Okay, it's been a while since I've talked to you. We were having some problems with my webcam and doing some other things, so I'm back in business and want to talk to you. And first, we're going to talk about the persuasion speech, and there will probably be a couple of these in order to get all of the comments in. Let me make some general comments to begin with. 10 minutes is a very long time at your level to speak. There is a tendency when you have a lot of time to be loose and ramble and not be focused and pointed. That's why in my face-to-face classes, speeches run 3 minutes, and when we get near the end, you can request an extra 1 or 2 minutes max. So 5 minutes is the longest speech you could possibly give in the class. A shorter speech forces more critical thinking. It forces you to make choices about what you want to include in your speech, and in the process, it makes for a much more intelligent speech. Now remember, we touched on this before. When you are trying to persuade people, keep in mind that a portion of your audience cannot be persuaded. They've already made up their minds. A portion of your audience is already on your side. So in essence, you're working on that group that's in the middle that could go either way. And those are the people you're trying to persuade. You do that with logic, sometimes mix in a little emotion, and the real persuasion factor is facts. Now, those who disagree with you will not allow for your facts to be facts. And pardon the pun, that's a fact of life. Deal with it and move on. But the people who haven't quite made up their mind are looking for information and credible information. So you want to make sure that you cite your sources very, very well. So let me go through some of the comments that I've made. We'll start first with Kat. Kat, your use of visuals was good. You tended to be monotone. You need to display your charts to your left, and you have a tendency to cover up the charts. Now, you had noisy video. I'm not exactly sure what caused that, and that monotone was possibly because of what I would judge to be a lack of enthusiasm as you gave the speech. Now, you're trying to persuade me, so you're almost like a televised evangelist, a religious person. You got to come out there and sell me on your points. You said CDC. You didn't explain what it was. You said according to State Farm. State Farm what? And you've got to explain that. You did a good job of presenting options, but you did not, and this is a problem that's been with us most of the semester, you didn't establish your credibility in this. Why did you pick that topic? Why are you talking about this? What experience have you had in this to even be talking about it? And remember, you don't have to be the world's greatest expert, but you've got to establish some reason why you're talking about this and why I should pay any attention to you at all, other than you've gone to Wikipedia and you've got a bunch of facts. All right. Don't drop your voice at the end of a sentence. It kills the point that you're making. Stick with it. To everybody that spoke, when you start your speech and when you finish your speech, make darn sure you're looking right into the camera. In the case of a speech normal, you would be looking right at your audience. Don't be looking down when you do your last points. All right. You died at the end of your speech. You did not finish strong. At the end, you mentioned expert bow hunters to control, but you never said anything about would you ever use guns, that kind of thing. You didn't explain the doe before a buck program. You brought it up, but you didn't explain what it is. You didn't say what the danger to the pets was, and you at 5:55 said hunting is the only solution. Those people that are kind of on the fence are going to say, wait a second, I've heard there are other solutions out there. All right, let's go to Kentucky. Kentucky, an interesting topic. Slow down. Watch your articulation. Be very sure that you have source citations very clearly set apart. You can't adequately see or read your visuals. They're too small and too far away. There's too much info on the screen. Why did you do this speech? You didn't establish that. What's your credibility? Again, there's the credibility thing. Watch your Hoosierisms. It's not fur, it's for. And also, I can't understand some of the names that you cite in your speech. And you also, your notes, fix your notes so you're not juggling them or have trouble from trying to handle the notes. Also, the ending. Are you only talking about professional sports? What about college and high school sports? And that's crucial in there. So those are pretty much the information for you. I'm going to stop, and we'll continue with another video, and I'll go that route right now.